Alright guys, we're back here. Different day, different project, something new. We're going to work on the old Dodge, the 2001 Dodge Ram. And we got a new sponsor for the channel, Westin Automotive. And they sent me this pretty box right here. And we're going to change the bumper today. Let's see what we got here. We got a little bit of rust right there. So, when Westin Automotive called, I said, contacted, let's get a rear bumper for this thing. And we got a nice heavy duty. This is the number. Diamond step. Boom. Look at this sucker. Nice. I guess they come in chrome black or the gray. They said pick a color. I went with the gray right here. Yeah, it looks like it's powder coated. Pretty nice. I know it's heavy. Comes with new lights, so we're going to have to wire these in. A little bit of instructions. Westin Fay. And for the 2001 Dodge, this is a universal bumper. You need this kit specifically for the Dodge. And it is Westin 92240. And it comes with a bag of hardware. We have some instructions right here. Very nice. And yeah, so we're going to take this thing apart. And yeah, let's see if we get this thing fitted today. It'll probably take a couple afternoons to get this done. But we'll at least get this bumper off for now. And let's see how far we can get. So hold on one second. We'll go crawl underneath and take a look. Yeah, we're under the Dodge. We're in pretty good shape underneath here. And it looks like we're going to have to pull these 3 bolts off right here. And 3 on the other side. It looks like I can get my hand up. I can put a wrench behind here. And maybe hopefully use my impact gun or something on this side and pull these off. I'll put a jack underneath this bumper. And then hopefully this will just drop right out. And we can go from there. And we got something right here. I don't know what that is. Be surprised what you find under your truck. Let's take a look at this side. Okay, here we go. Yeah, not bad. This is the other side, so we got 3 bolts right there. Let's see if I can hang this. And there we go. It looks like this hole's open right here. So we'll remember that when we go to put the new brackets in, or whatever the instructions say for the new brackets. So yeah, not bad. Looks like I got to pull the plate off. My trailer hitch thing here. Disconnect these lights right here. And yeah, let's get going on this and see what we could get, how far we could get on this. So hold on one second. All right, just a quick update. A couple little notable things here. 3 screws right up here, Phillips head, like this. 1, 2, 3. Then there's 1 over here, 1 there, and 1 over here. I couldn't get a screwdriver on that, so I used one of these right here. You know, you got the little bits, you just slide in here, and then I stuck my hand in. And came out 1, 2, 3. And then on the back over here, 4 of these lights right here, in case you never did them, all you do is just spin these out, just like this. They just spin, pop right out. So now this sucker's free. Now I just gotta work on these bolts right here. So let me go figure out what size those are, and we'll go from there. Hold on. All right, I got 1 bolt off. All I did was this, see if I could do this one-handed. I didn't even have to put another wrench on the other side. Ooh. Come on, if I can get this one. Oops. Oops, this one does it. There we go. And there we go. Now let me do the other side, and then I'm just going to use this little hammer right here to bang these in. Boop, boop, boop. But I want this to stay on for now, so it doesn't drop on me. So hold on 1 second. We almost got this off. There we go. All right, we're back at it. I cleaned it up a little bit over here. And I'm thinking now's the time to do the wiring on these back lights. Looks like the black and yellow is the actual power wire here. And yeah, the new bumper came with these. I guess these go in here somehow. Or this way. I have to figure it out still. But the main thing is we have new sockets for it. So we have that. We have bulbs right here, which is nice. So I'm going to wire these up next. And red's going to go to positive, the black and yellow. Black goes to black. And yeah, we should be all wired up for the tail lights. I mean, it's for the license plate lights. Yeah, so I think that's my next step right here. Then we'll tuck it all behind there, and then we'll start figuring out how to put this bumper on. And we'll go from there. So let me get this going. Yeah, all right, here we go. I'm just double checking it. So the black and yellow wire is the positive, and solid black's the ground. And we have lights. So let me wire this all in properly, and we're good to go. I just wanted to verify it on camera so everyone could see. So we're getting there. So hold on. All right, so we got this all wired up, ready to go. I tested it. Everything works good. One there, one there. Kind of clean this my trailer hitch wire up a little bit nicer. So we got that all set. I got to read the instructions and see where we're doing next. I believe we got to put the brackets on the back of the frame of the truck first. Well, let me read up and see where we're at. So hold on. All right, we're back at it. We got these brackets on. Following the instructions. So the bend part comes, let's see, we got a better light. The bend part goes inwards according to the instructions. You can see that bend. 19 millimeter bolts they gave us here. Looks like grade 8. Good stuff. I got it on here loose, like the instructions. This is what we're dealing with. It's showing this. Should be like that. Centerline holes must be parallel to the ground. That's really as good as I could get it. There's no more, unless I notch it out, but we're going to fit the bumper to find out. And you can see the other one right there. Seems like this one's a little bit higher, according to this. The instructions are pretty good on this too. Shows you everything. Bolt locations for up over here. We have all this. You can see how it's bent on the inside. The bend in the brackets. So yeah, let me try fitting this. I'm by myself, so it's kind of it's a little bit tough to do. Yeah, let's throw it on. Let's see what it looks like, and we'll go from there. So hold on. All right, we're back. Quick update. I just had the bumper on. Had to take it off because this was hitting the tailgate. And then I read the instructions further. I had this one on backwards. I had these two. I had these. This was bolted on over here, and now and I flipped it around, reversed it, and I'm over here. It's still in. The curve is still towards the inner part. But you see how this is now hanging down compared to the other one? Let's see if I can get it better. See, this one's facing down like the instructions. And then you come over here. I still have to flip this one around. But I had it on reverse, and that's exactly what the instructions said. If this hits, the tailgate hits when you go to open it, you gotta reverse them. So I'm gonna pull this one off, swap it around like that, and then it should go on 1, 2, 3. So I'll be right back. All right, we're making some progress. I just wanted to check. I put one of my hitches on. That's working, because before I bolt everything down permanently, I could have cut it out if needed be. But it doesn't. That's going to work out fine. Plenty of gap. The door, the tailgate opens up very nice. And this is what it should look like when it's when you have this bracket in the right position. So I got it good now. And as you can see, there's plenty of room to tighten all the bolts here. Nothing to it. Put a wrench on this side, ratchet on the back side, in between the tire and here. And I'll use the electric one right there. And we'll zip them all nice and tight. And then, yeah, we'll put the lights in next. So there we go. Yeah, we're moving along. It was actually pretty easy. Once you watch this video and you see how this goes, this has to be on, it's a pretty good angle, as you can see. You see how the angle is right there? All right, then. So, yeah, it's looking pretty good. And, yeah, we'll be right back. Let me tighten all this up. All right, guys, we're all set. Done. And I would have to say this was a simple install. Nothing to be scared of on here. Once you understand the bracket a little bit better. Let's see, you go like this. Yeah, we got everything in here. The lights are on. I even made sure to keep this even. It's about 2 1/8 right there. Same over here. About 2 1/8. So that all lines up pretty good. Let's see. Oh, we got everything's tightened down. Pretty straightforward to tighten all this down. I used a jack to make sure you had to push it in and use a jack on it. It's pretty self-explanatory if you go to do one of these. Lights are in. Pretty much those sockets we made, we spliced in. I pulled it through the hole here. Screwed it into this. It's just, it's a twist thing. Twist right on. Push this in. And then we have a... Let's see if I can get this. You see the bracket that's on there? That silver thing? That just slides right on there and holds it in place. So if you ever got to change a bulb, it's pretty straightforward. Actually, you don't even have to take that off. You can just twist the bulb right out of that. So yeah, pretty simple. Everything's tightened up. Ready to go. Everything's easily accessible. No issues whatsoever. I'm going to give this thing 2 thumbs up right here. License plate went in. You got those little tabs. You just push them in. Push in, then tighten up. They come with the screws right here. In. Has these 2 holes here. I guess I'm not sure what. Maybe for a different style truck to get to your thing for lowering your spare. I don't know. I'm using mine for a the plug-in for the trailer. And I just went through this hole right here. Zip tied it here for now until I got to come up with something better than this. Maybe drill a hole in here and mount one permanently, a round one, 7-pin. I've been meaning to upgrade that anyways. If you notice, I got that trailer we did videos on before. So yeah, I'm going to definitely go with the old Westin trailer right here. FEY. Pretty good. Pretty good. Nice and sturdy. I'm happy with it. So we'll end the video right here. I'm going to have links in the description below for this bumper and for the Westin Automotive websites. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.